Welcome to this video, which is going to be a very different video from what we've been doing earlier. As you might know, Rasmus and I'm Caroline, we have this Instagram account and website and this YouTube channel, and we try to inspire people to travel more eco-friendly. But as you might know, we usually do like landscape videos and like scenic everything, music on it. We never do voiceover, we never like kind of include us in the videos, like talk to you guys. And we kind of want to do that now. We want to include you guys into our lives, and so this is gonna be more of that. So I actually made a poll. I'll just show you, because I asked you guys if you wanted this video to be Danish or English, because Rasmus and we are from Denmark, and I need to show you the result. It's a tie. Thing is, we know we have mostly Danish followers, but we also know that most Danish people are pretty good at English since we have it in school. So we're gonna do this in English. We talked about it, and something that we know a lot about from our personal lives is to be vegan, because I've been vegan the past 2 years and I'm really loving it. I'm thriving on it. I have so much energy. I'm fit as ever. I just ran a half marathon and I just don't have any issues with veganism whatsoever. This video is gonna be about 5 tips on how to become a vegan, or how to go vegan if your curiosity is already sparked and you're like trying to figure out how to go on with this project. And also, if you want me to talk more about veganism in the future on this channel, just let me know. If you have some concerns, just let me know and I'll do that for you, okay? Right now I have to make some lunch and I have to work a bit, and then Rasmus will be home and we can talk a bit to him. He's out like running errands because in 2 days we are driving to Germany, and we've only had like 1 week at home after our adventure in Norway. So we have a really long to-do list and we're just kind of struggling to keep up. So he's out doing that. Okay, so before I start making lunch, I think I would just start on with my first tip on how you guys can go vegan. The first tip is do your research, and also when you're doing research about veganism, figure out what it is that makes you want to go vegan. So for me, that was animal healthcare and welfare, and animal healthcare, animal welfare, because I'm such a huge animal lover. So if for you it's like health, it's really easy to be super healthy doing like being vegan. If that's your trigger, research that. Like, know everything about it. Know which vitamins you need to take. You know, read about the benefits, read about the cons, like read about everything. If it is the environment, just read about everything regards to veganism. But it's so important that you do this for yourself, because you're not doing it for anyone else. You have to make this change from within. Change is difficult and you need to be motivated and inspired to do it. So I'm gonna drink my coffee while I prep some lunch. I'm just gonna skip on to the next tip. So my second tip is make it accessible and easy to choose vegan food. And so how I did that in the beginning especially is to not food prep but grocery prep. So you just like buy a bunch of greens and then fill up your fridge with it, and just make it easy for you to choose that food over like the habit food that you usually usually eat. That will make it so much more easy for you. Always like have like fruit in your bag, have like nuts with you on the go, like just make it so easy to choose the vegan option, because I feel like the worst times to be vegan is when you're hungry, you're tired, you're stressed out, and you just need some food right now. While I am eating this, that's hopefully gonna taste really good, I wanted to share the third tip with you, making it fun and geeking out about nutrients and stuff like that. So something I really loved about going vegan was to kind of dig into all of the information about which vitamins did I need, which nutrients was really important that I focused on. As an example, like quinoa is a really good source of both fiber and protein, and it's pretty cheap. So, you know, you figure out stuff like this. And furthermore, I think it's really important that you don't stress about making food, but you kind of just have a playful approach to going vegan. So you just try out different things, try out different recipes. Something I really liked to do was kind of to choose a kitchen that I really liked, like Mexican or Asian, like Thai, not Asian, that's a lot of things obviously, but Thai food, I really love that, and it's so easy to kind of like moderate those recipes. Instead of adding like chicken to a curry, you can just add tofu to a curry. So it's so easy to just make vegan food if you have a playful approach to it and you make it fun. The Mexican and Thai kitchen was like my favorite kitchens before I went vegan, and I'm still loving those kitchens. Honestly, I make the smallest adjustments and it's vegan. Oh yeah, and I needed to taste this. Oh boy. So Rasmus just told me to come outside because he just picked up the car that we're gonna drive in to Germany, and I feel like you should just see it. Hello!
Hello!
That's pretty nice.
Freaking awesome! Let me give you a little tour. Okay, so well, it's a sports version, right? So you have all kind of different functions besides just being really, really pretty. It's what we think is one of the best interfaces you can get. And when you have these, okay, so this is where you normally have all your speed and so on, right? So that's also the navigation that goes on right there. And you might be able to see up here actually in the windshield. Well, if you plug in something like an address, this will also appear up in the windshield, so it's incredible. You have heating inside of the wheel.
Okay, so I just borrowed Rasmus' jacket, but look how sweet he is. So he said, like, open the trunk. And then I opened the car, and he got me presents. Because it's almost my 25th birthday. It's very sweet of him. This looks really good.
Can you feel the excitement?
Mm-hmm. Great grip and earth friendly.
What did you get, Caroline?
I got a yoga mat. I got a really good yoga mat, I think. A vegan cookbook. Aww. Tack ska du ha. But the reason that Rasmus is actually giving me birthday presents when it's not even my birthday is This is kind of one of the downsides to being a travel blogger. Hello.
Because I'm such a good boyfriend, that's why.
Yeah, also that. But we're not home on my birthday, so it kind of sucks that I don't have like one birthday that I can spend with everyone and like celebrate, because we travel so much. But in the same time, I get to be in Germany and explore a country that I've never been traveling much in anyhow. So, I mean, it's a spoiled thing really, but...
Green stuff.
Ras, when I came back from New York and I told you I was gonna be a vegan from now on, what did you think?
It was another great phase of your life. Well, first of all, I had no idea really what was a vegan eating. So, well, started from, let's say, the first night I went out for dinner, it was kind of difficult to find a restaurant and somewhere to eat. But then you decided to cook for us, and I don't know, what was I thinking? I didn't think it would have such a great impact in our lives as it has now.
And what do you mean by impact in our life?
Well, first of all, since we're traveling as much as we are, it's not always the easiest things to find restaurant, and we have to kind of prepare meals throughout the day because, well, Caroline's also that kind of person that when you don't feed her, she becomes very, very hangry. And well, if we're traveling, it's just the two of us, and then there's just really one person to be angry at. So in that way, it has a huge impact because I can go for even hours and days without eating. It's
yeah, you're weird like that.
I know.
Are you an alien?
That's so I'm also becoming a vegan.
But you're not vegan, right?
I'm not vegan. No, why am I not a vegan? I'm taking in consideration pretty much everything I eat, and I do decide to eat meat, but I'm careful that I don't eat meat which ain't from local surroundings or, well, there was a great animal welfare around it. So I don't just go to the supermarket and pick up stuff, and that's probably the biggest change for me.
I'm sorry about the lighting, but our kitchen is just so small, so I can't really be in the good lighting without disturbing Rasmus' cooking. But
please call it cooking again. I'm having a bun.
Yeah, he's having it. Okay.
I'm
Well, on to my fourth tip. Tip to becoming a vegan.
May I ask, why is it tips to becoming a vegan? Like, what is the deal? Why? Yeah.
If your interest is sparked,
Mm-hmm.
this is the steps
Okay.
to becoming a vegan.
That makes sense. So it's people who are actually interested in...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise they wouldn't click on this link anyhow. So on to my fourth tip. So my fourth tip is that you have to respect the way others feel about food and the way others eat in the same way that you want to be respected in relation to the same thing. Because, like, if I want to eat vegan, I don't want my family to like intervene and say, no, I don't want you to eat vegan. In the same way, you can't, as a new vegan, you can't change the way others eat or feel about food, because they'll get angry at you.
I don't think I've ever heard you kind of demand saying you shouldn't eat cheese.
No, exactly. And how would you feel if I intervened and said...
I would break up with you, definitely.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, straight away.
It would ruin our relationship. So guys, don't do that.
Yeah, true.
That's one of the tips. Just respect the way others eat and they will respect the way you eat. Okay, so for our final and... No. So for the fifth and final tip to how to become a vegan, and maybe the most important advice I could give someone is to don't stress it and give yourself some slack. because it's really difficult to change any habit, and especially your eating habits, because that's something we all just really love. If you are on a really good roll, you're just eating vegan, but then suddenly you eat something that's not vegan, you know, just like let it go and move on. Don't drop the project entirely. Don't stress it if you fail. If I could eat totally vegan every day, I would, but sometimes it's just not possible with our traveling agenda. Yeah.
I could not agree more. Yeah.
You don't care.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, he's exhausted. So this is gonna be my 5 tips. And as I said in the beginning, there's so many things about veganism that is interesting to talk about. So if you want me to talk more about it, I can definitely do that. And if you have some other subjects that you would wish us to talk about, let us know. And please, yeah. Did you want to say something about the camera?
This camera is a Canon EOS 50M.
The one we're shooting on right now.
Sorry, yeah. And it's a new model from Canon, part of the EOS family. And we are taking this on tour to Germany to kind of test out the whole vlogging and how it works with video. But if you want more camera tips, then check out our vlog. There's a link below and you can check out all the equipment we use while traveling.
Yeah.
But thanks to Canon for letting us use this one.
Yeah, and it's really good to vlog because you can like flip the screen and stuff like that. It's really easy to handle. So maybe we'll show you more, guys. Show you more about that stuff. But yes, we're gonna stop this ramble and we're just gonna say goodbye. And before we do that, please like and subscribe. We really need your support to keep this channel alive. And
we'll try to do more regular vlogs, or well, Caroline will. We'll
The reason why I'm doing this is because Rasmus is so old that he doesn't get YouTube. And that's...
I get YouTube in the sense of our movies and the more cinematic stuff that we create, but the whole vlogging is... I'm almost 30, and I've heard that when you're 30, vlogging is... well...
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that because I'm younger and, you know, like a fresh spirit and mind.
True.
Okay, but we're gonna stop now and say goodbye. So maybe see you very soon again. Bye.
Thanks for now.